Hello, Geminis. All right, Geminis, let's get right into your reading. We are winding down this cycle. We're closing out a cycle. The cycle actually ends on the 28th of January, 2025. Even though these readings are timeless, let's get into yours. Let's get into yours. So, as we close out any cycle, that's a time of introspection. You want to kind of think about what you learned about yourself, what was exposed about you during that full moon. We had a full wolf moon, and this full moon was in Cancer. Time to create, create, create. So everybody's creativity was um, doubled, and but it was also exposed a lot of things about you. So hopefully you learned what your moon sign was. You learned, every part of your birth chart. So that was a good time to trying to create whatever you want to create. That's creative space. So let's get into it. Start packing. Your new dream home is loading. What? Okay, wait a minute. Nice. Your new dream home is loading. Okay. Wow, Geminis. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's exciting here. All right. Okay, so let's get an angel number for you all. Let's get an angel number for you all. Okay. That should be exciting for somebody. That's a good message for somebody. Somebody may have been praying for something like that to happen. Okay. All right. Okay. So you need some good news coming in for you. All right. Let's see if I get these. I think this is probably the thickest deck that I have here with these cards, between the oracle cards, the tarot cards. These are angel number cards, and this is a pretty thick deck of cards. So, bear with me. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. I've already prayed over everyone's cards before I got started with this, Geminis. So let's do it. Let's see what's in. Let's say 300. Divine connection. So the mind, body, and spirit unite. Your angels acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right now. The unity of your mind, body, and spirit creates a conduit for spirit messages. Sit in meditation with your hands on your third eye chakra. That's the center of your forehead right now. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I trust in my abilities. Okay. Third eye is definitely wide open. And okay. Third eye is wide open. So someone's dream home is loading. Somebody may have been envisioning something for quite some time now. You may have been envisioning something for quite. You may have been getting some downloads and probably like, you know how sometimes you get downloads, Gemini. You're like, nah, I don't really believe it. May have been thinking that you were just having some kind of, you envisioned that dream job, envisioning things like, nah, I don't really believe it, right? Maybe a divine connection with that job or a divine connection with that person, place, or thing. So, all right, let's see what's in your cards. Let's do it. That's right. As you're closing out a cycle, we're closing out that cycle. So, you want to make room, get rid of the negative, accentuate the positive. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see. You're moving forward. That's right. So here we have the Five of Swords here. There have definitely been some people from your past that try to make you seem like you were hostile and argumentative and, used you as a pawn in their game, trying to play mind games, but you moved beyond all of that. You're victorious. People tell a lot of lies about, oh, this person is argumentative, they're this and that, but you won. You won something. You hashtag winning at life, so forget all of that. You high priestess. You light high priestess. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. People try to make it seem like you were so argumentative. Yeah. Tower. You're divinely protected. You're divinely protected. People are, when I look at your cards here, a lot of people may have jumped. A lot of people jump to conclusions about a lot of people. They do. People I always say, You know, some people may have started arguments with you in the past. People evolve, people change. You may have argued. I mean, like, were you supposed to be a zombie? You may, you may, you may have argued with somebody in the past. Okay, and right, but people jump to conclusions. You know, it looks like somebody. It looked like somebody was impulsive. They jumped to some conclusions about you. They pretty much. I'm stuttering now. I'm like, okay, I can't even get the words out. Maybe I need to drink some water. I think it's the tea that I'm drinking here, but but I think people make. I mean, they jump to conclusions about people all the time. It looks like somebody. It looks like somebody jumped to some conclusions about you, and they were just stuck on that conclusion. Whatever they jumped, they thought you was just this person who was just anyway. But you like High Priestess energy, and guess what? You raise your frequency. You're not going back. Yeah, you're not going back. Why would you? Why would you go back to that? That's a wrap. That's number 9. That's a number 9. That's a rebirth. We're in the year of 9, right? So let's walk it back for a second. We had a full wolf moon in Cancer. Cancer is the mother and money sign of the zodiac. Money does not always mean paper and coins. So money is a form of energy, time, right? Why would you give any more time to energies who jump to conclusions about you? And this, we're talking about fire energy. So something was lit. We're not talking about the slang that the younger generation uses now. They use the word lit. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that lit, right? We're talking about like lit fire to something, right? Like struck a match, lit. We're talking about that. Struck a match to something, and it just took off. Like something took off. Somebody impulsively took off like wildfire, and it didn't really go anywhere. It hurt a lot of energies, you know, and just something about somebody said it just didn't produce any growth whatsoever. You know, just didn't go anywhere. So why in the world would you go back to that? Absolutely not. Now people are saying, oh, I was wrong about you, whoever you are. I was wrong about you. So, yeah, I had everybody in their feelings. Somebody was being bullied. Somebody was overwhelmed. There was a younger person that was bullied and overwhelmed by all of this because somebody just decided it was their way or the highway. Just want some attention. And now all of a sudden somebody wants to, nope. People half believed you, people halfway didn't believe you. Like I said, no way. No means no. N and no. N and O, no. Yep. So here we have the page of these two energies put a younger person between, you know, like I said, put them in between some mess. This is a page. Page is youthful energy. Looks like to put two people in between some mess. Yeah. Looks like somebody was in hermit mode. In receiving mode of a lot of downloads, possibly in a lot of downloads in hermit mode, right? Being talked about behind their back. See all these swords in somebody's back? This is your back, right? So this is the opposite of you. So your energy sends messages out. This energy is in receiving mode. Well, looks like this right here, hermit mode, receiving mode. So you may have been in receiving mode of a lot of messages being, talked about behind your back. You could have been in hermit mode, in receiving mode, high priestess energy, receiving messages. So something could have been coming back to you through your dreams. Some messages could have come to you through your dreams. If people weren't telling you stuff, it could have been coming to you through your dreams. Somehow you get messages. Somebody could have told you something. Here we have the you feel like you were at an impasse. Maybe your excuse me, your ancestors could have been telling you something. Some kind of a character assassination or something. It could have been two people could have been telling you something too. Somebody could have told you something, especially if you saw High Priestess or psychic energies, because this is the other side. If you saw a psychic, they could have told you something. Like sometimes people call psychic hotlines and stuff like that. So if you called a psychic hotline, a psychic could have told you something too, because that would be the other side of this hermit energy. So if you were in hermit mode and you called a psychic, they could have told you some stuff. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So say you're sitting on your throne, just carefully vetting your thoughts. So you're sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. You know, at an impasse about it. It's about, I feel like it's an ex or two exes or something. Yeah. Something was in a very poisonous environment. Something happened in a very poisonous environment. The organization. Yeah, somebody somebody was in survival mode. These are these Cups energies. You're dealing with some familiar spirits. They're not looking. They not don't care about a truth about anything. Familiar spirits. They don't care about a truth. They're not interested in doing shadow work. Familiar spirits are not. Somebody went down a rabbit hole to find out. Two energies went down a rabbit hole to find a truth about something. About a Pisces and a Taurus. How they were making their money. So the environment, this is an organization. Yeah, this is an organization because there's too many people involved. This is an organization. It's a very poisonous environment. Pisces and Leo. A Pisces and Leo did something to somebody behind somebody's back without their knowledge. Pisces and Leo did to somebody with a moon in Taurus behind somebody's back without their knowledge. And somebody needed somebody to save somebody. Somebody needed somebody to save them. Let me see what else is going on here. So looking at your cards here, you not only do you have psychic abilities, you know how to call in the physical evidence of whatever it is that you believe to be true. And certain things, so you have a window of opportunity that lies ahead, and to have the whole world in front of you, a lot of opportunities coming your way. That could be also in the way that you communicate. You have a lot of different ways of communicating how those messages come your way, and that's another reason why you don't need to return back to that, because of your high vibrational. You don't need to physically return back to something, because of your vibration. You vibrate too high for these energies. Because something is too deep. I mean, the roots run too deep as far as money is concerned. You're talking about the physical realm of something. Okay. All right. Yes, something is. So yeah, you also have another gift of telepathy also. Yeah. So you also know how to add structure and authority to situations as well. You know how to bring light to situations. Okay, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. Guidance. So when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. There you go. That's it. And that is all. Surrender to the divine. Read. So since you all love to learn, I'm sure there's some books that you like to read. This is a really good book. Becoming Supernatural is a really good book. So I will put the title of the book in the description below. We have a lot of information in the description below. Check that out. But anyway, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been extremely helpful for you all. Some of you all are extremely gifted and talented. But don't forget that when you have a belief about something, you always go to the divine source, the creator, whatever you call a higher power for you, and ask for physical evidence of things. Never just be talking off the top of your head, like all over the place. Like, I believe I saw something. Okay, well, where's the physical evidence of it? Right. That would be kind of, different. But anyway, but that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this is helpful for you. But yeah, but that is hopefully. I do see your money growing, and I see your money growing for you and someone else. And I think that's it. All right, bye.